Want to see her born without the lace front?
Yeah. I want to see her pull that motherfucking lace front off, with that St. Louis, that hood hair, form them songs like she do with that brown.
The world of celebrity gossip and drama has always been a magnet for intrigue, speculation, and scandal. Few stories have captured the public's imagination quite like the recent revelations surrounding Sexyy Red. Known for her bold personality and unapologetic approach to life, Sexyy has become embroiled in one of the most talked about controversies of the year. The buzz centers around allegations that she has allegedly infected several high-profile rappers and athletes with sexually transmitted diseases, STDs. This shocking expose has sent shockwaves through social media, leaving fans, critics, and even fellow celebrities scrambling to make sense of it all. At the heart of this controversy is Sexyy Red herself, who has never shied away from speaking her mind or sharing intimate details about her personal life. Recently, she took to social media to address long-standing rumors about her alleged involvement in spreading STDs among some of the biggest names in hip-hop and sports. What started as whispers on the internet quickly escalated into a full-blown scandal when Sexyy decided to name names, or at least hint at them, in a series of cryptic posts and videos. While she hasn't explicitly confirmed every accusation, her comments have been enough to fuel speculation and ignite heated debates online. One of the most explosive moments came when Sexyy revealed that many of the rappers who had publicly criticized her were in fact guilty of sleeping with her despite knowing about her supposed health condition. These allegations have cast a shadow over some of the industry's most prominent figures, with fans questioning whether their favorite artists were complicit in keeping this secret under wraps. According to Sexyy, these men would criticize her in interviews or on social media while privately engaging in unprotected sexual encounters with her. This contradiction has led to widespread outrage, particularly among those who feel betrayed by the hypocrisy of their idols. Adding fuel to the fire was the involvement of Thirdle, a popular content creator whose name became synonymous with controversy after he admitted to having slept with Sexyy despite being diagnosed with advanced HIV. His confession sent shockwaves through the online community, especially when an associate leaked a list of women Gucci claimed to have been intimate with after his diagnosis. Among those listed was none other than Sexyy Red, alongside other well-known creators and Instagram models. This revelation only deepened the scrutiny surrounding Sexyy as people began dissecting her past relationships and questioning her role in the ongoing saga. When confronted about the allegations, Sexyy attempted to defend herself, but her response left more questions than answers. During her defense, she notably avoided addressing the specific claims about STDs, instead focusing on denying any romantic relationship with Thirdle. This selective denial struck many as suspicious, leading some to believe that she might be hiding something. If she truly didn't contract anything from him, critics argued, why wouldn't she simply state that outright? Her evasiveness only added to the growing skepticism, prompting further investigation into her history and behavior. Things took an even darker turn when Sexy's baby daddy entered the fray, accusing her of knowingly infecting him with herpes. In a series of scathing Instagram story posts, he accused her of lying to him for months before finally admitting to carrying the virus. He went so far as to call her out for distributing STDs, suggesting that she may have been aware of her condition yet continued to engage in unprotected sexual activity. His accusations painted a troubling picture of negligence and betrayal, raising ethical questions about accountability and consent in intimate relationships. But the drama didn't stop there. Charleston White, a controversial figure in his own right, joined the conversation by labeling Sexyy as a contaminated woman and accusing her of promoting unsafe sexual practices. His comments were particularly inflammatory, as he suggested that her openness about enjoying unprotected sex, often referred to as raw dogging, was contributing to the spread of infection. Despite his harsh words, Charleston stopped short of confirming whether he himself had slept with her, though his remarks implied a level of familiarity with her private life. Regardless of his personal involvement, his accusations further tarnished Sexy's reputation and fueled the narrative that she was reckless with her partner's health. Amidst all the backlash, Sexyy made headlines again with a bizarre post showing her at the hospital, accompanied by the caption, "Me at the doctor waiting on her to tell me why my coochie stank." The cryptic message raised eyebrows and sparked wild theories about her current health status. Some interpreted it as a veiled admission of guilt, while others saw it as another attempt to deflect responsibility by playing the victim. Either way, the timing couldn't have been worse, As Chicago rapper Von Off 1700 soon chimed in with his own allegations, he claimed that his genitals still smelled foul days after sleeping with Sexyy, despite multiple showers. His public rant served as yet another reminder of the chaos unfolding around her. As if the situation wasn't messy enough, Sexyy doubled down on her penchant for controversy by releasing a new song titled Hoochie Coo. In the track, she exposed explicit messages sent to her by various rappers and athletes, showcasing their inappropriate and sometimes threatening behavior. One message read, "You got the best pee," while another proclaimed, "I want to put this D in your heart." The sheer audacity of these comments left listeners stunned, though not entirely surprised given the toxic culture often associated with fame and power. Perhaps most alarming were the threats issued by some of these men, who vowed to harm her if she didn't comply with their demands. Despite the danger inherent in exposing such individuals, Sexyy framed the entire ordeal as a flex, seemingly unfazed by the potential consequences. Among the rumored culprits implicated in Sexy's expose were Chief Keef and Boy, two figures already embroiled in scandals of their own. Speculation intensified after Sexyy shared photos of herself with Chief Keef, sparking jealousy from his rumored girlfriend Kayla B. The ensuing feud played out publicly on social media, with both women trading barbs and trying to assert dominance over their shared connection to Keef. Meanwhile, Boy denied allegations linking him to Sexyy, dismissing rumors of an affair and accusing fans of misinterpreting evidence. Nevertheless, the damage was done, and the internet remained abuzz with theories about who else might be involved. Throughout all of this, one question looms large. Is Sexyy Red intentionally spreading STDs, or is she merely a scapegoat for a broader cultural issue? While some view her actions as malicious and deliberate, others see her as a product of a system that often prioritizes sensationalism over truth. Regardless of where the blame lies, the fallout from this scandal serves as a stark reminder of the importance of transparency, accountability, and mutual respect in our personal and professional lives. In conclusion, the controversy surrounding Sexyy Red highlights the complexities of navigating fame in today's hyper-connected world. Whether she is guilty of the accusations leveled against her or simply a victim of circumstance remains unclear. What is evident, however, is the profound impact her story has had on conversations about sexual health, consent, and the double standards faced by women in the public eye. As the dust settles and the truth slowly comes to light, one thing is certain: Sexyy Red's legacy will be defined not just by her artistry but also by the lessons we take away from this tumultuous chapter in her life. The internet has always been a breeding ground for rumors and half-truths, but the scale and intensity of the backlash against Sexyy Red are unprecedented. Every move she makes is scrutinized, dissected and amplified, creating a feedback loop of negativity that seems almost impossible to escape. Yet amidst the chaos, there are moments of clarity, instances where the underlying issues at play become glaringly obvious. For example, the double standards that exist in how society judges men and women for similar behaviors are laid bare in this saga. While male celebrities often face little consequence for their promiscuity, female counterparts like Sexyy are vilified and ostracized, their reputations tarnished beyond repair. Moreover, the controversy underscores the urgent need for better education and awareness surrounding sexual health. Many of the misconceptions and fears perpetuated by this scandal stem from a lack of understanding about how STDs are transmitted and managed. For instance, the belief that someone cannot contract an infection unless visible symptoms are present is dangerously inaccurate. Such misinformation not only exacerbates stigma, but also discourages individuals from seeking proper medical care. By shining a light on these gaps in knowledge, perhaps this unfortunate episode can serve as a catalyst for meaningful change. Ultimately, the story of Sexyy Red is a cautionary tale about the perils of living life in the public eye. Fame offers unparalleled opportunities for self-expression and influence, but it also comes with immense pressure and scrutiny. Navigating this delicate balance requires resilience, authenticity, and a strong support system, qualities that are easier said than achieved. As viewers, we must ask ourselves what role we play in perpetuating these cycles of judgment and condemnation. Are we guilty of consuming content without considering its implications? Do we prioritize sensationalism over empathy and understanding? These are difficult questions, but they are necessary ones if we hope to foster a more compassionate and informed society. Looking ahead, it remains to be seen how this saga will unfold. Will Sexyy Red emerge stronger and wiser, using her platform to advocate for sexual health education and destigmatization? Or will she continue down a path of self-destruction, consumed by the very forces that seek to tear her apart? Only time will tell. In the meantime, her story serves as a mirror reflecting our collective values, biases, and aspirations. It challenges us to confront uncomfortable truths about ourselves and the world we inhabit, and perhaps in doing so it can inspire us to strive for something better, a future where compassion triumphs over cruelty, and truth prevails over tabloid fodder.